Hello, I'm Mrs. J, and welcome to my math class. Today we're going to talk about the 5-number summary, and you use the 5-number summary to create a box and whiskers plot. A 5-number summary is 5 numbers, that's why it's called 5-number summary. You use your smallest number, your what's called a lower quartile, a median, which is your middle number, an upper quartile, and then your largest value. So, first two. Now, if this is ages in a classroom, the smallest would be 15, and the largest would be 55. There's 13 here, and so the median would be the middle value. Whenever there's not a middle value, because it's even, then you find the middle. Add the 2 and divide by 2, which we'll have to do that when we do the quartiles. But in this median, there's an odd number, and the middle is the 19, because then we have 6 numbers on each side. So our median is 19. The lower quartile is the median of the bottom half. So then you just do it again, but you use all the values below this 19. And notice that the middle then is right here. So to find it, we take 17 plus 18 and divide by 2 and get 17.5. The upper quartile, same thing, the median of the top half. So that would be in between here. To find it, 23 plus 30 divided by 2. Divided by 2 is what, 26.5? So that's your 5-number summary. Now the reason you use that, when we go to graph it, a number line. I'm going to run out of space. I'm going to run out of space, but it should be numbered. Now, above each value, you use your 5-number summary and you draw a vertical line. So on 15, we draw a vertical line. And then 17.5, 19, 26.5, and 55. So you'd have all your values. Now it's called a box and whisker because the middle 3 lines make a box. And then the other 2 make whiskers. And this would be your box plot or box and whiskers. What it does is it breaks your data into quarters. This is the lower quarter, or 25%. And this is the second quarter, which is also 25%. This larger box is still only 25% of the data. And then this one up here is the 25%. So it breaks it up into quarters. This is the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter. Okay. Box and whiskers, a little bit more explanation on it. When you have your box graph here, the quarters, 11 would be in the first quarter. 17, which is here, would be 1, 2, 3, the third one. And 19 is in the top one, so it's the fourth. So you want to make sure you number your quarters that way. Another thing you want to make sure you understand, notice these ones are stretched different ways. This one's stretching to the left, and this one's stretching to the right. So this is called skewed left. There's probably an outlier out here the way it's stretching. The other one is going all the way to the right, so this would be called skewed right. Notice this one's pretty uniform. It's called uniform. And so that would be those. Now another thing you need to know with your Box-and-Whiskers is what's called an interquartile range. The interquartile range is the upper quartile minus the lower quartile. So in this case, our quartile is 18 minus 12, which is 6. So that's our interquartile range. The reason you want this, it can help you find outliers. To find them, you take your lower quartile and subtract 1.5 times that interquartile range. So for this problem, it would be 12 minus 1.5 times 6. And if we calculate that, you get 3. So anything 3 and below would be an outlier. To find the upper ones, you take the upper quartile and add 1.5 times your interquartile range. So in this case, it would be 18 plus 1.5 times 6. And you get 27. So anything above 27 would also be an outlier. A lot of times outliers, you want to take them out and redo your data. You want to double check they weren't typed wrong, things like that. And so it's important to know those outliers. That's it for today. Stop. Hello, I'm Mrs. J, and welcome to my math class.
Oh, what was that?
I don't know.
Go.
Now? Okay. Hello.
Now we gotta...
I did that. I messed you up. Okay, come on.